a Gatore coffee. First, let's find out how many are in the area.
Gatore coffee. Got it. There's only one that's close to Sendai Station.
Whoa, that was fast.
It's a bit of a walk, but I'll be happy to guide you to the destination.
You're amazing, Sophia. It's like you were made to be a navigator.
But being the navigator's my job.
You're amazing too, Futaba. You're adorable, Futaba.
Where's that coming from?
It's simply a question of having the right person for the right job. Fear not, Futaba. There are plenty of things only you can do.
I guess that's true. Nobody else can act like a weirdo quite like you do, Inari.
Who are you calling a weirdo?
All right, guess we'll just head over to the cafe then, yeah?
Yeah, let's get going.
Okay, I've got it.
This is it. Gatore coffee.
I can smell the coffee. It seems to be just an ordinary cafe.
Are we sure we have the right place? We'll just have to put in the keyword and see.
Isn't that the place from Royal? Looks like it's the building from Royal. I could be just remembering something else, but it looks like it's one of the buildings from Royal.
All right, let's make it happen. The trauma cell's calling our names.
Trauma cell?
It's just a name I came up with. Trauma room sounds like some kind of cheesy hospital drama.
Seems fitting.
Call it whatever you want. We gotta roll.
The key to opening that birdcage has got to be here somewhere. Do you remember the keyword?
Of course. It's Prince of Nightmares.
It's just like what happened in Shibuya. This is where Natsume's trauma comes from.
What could have happened to him, I wonder?
Shh. Someone's up ahead.
Are you sure about this? Awarding him the grand prize for that? Ongo Natsume. The kid's entered every contest, but he's never made it past the first stage. He's as stubborn as he is incompetent. What's more, his writing is so painfully generic, it only becomes more obvious when you compare it to the other candidates.
What?
That voice. Is it Natsume?
It can't be. He acknowledged my work.
It's fine. He's the great Sogo Natsume's grandson, remember? Brand recognition is a huge part of marketability. Nobody gives a rat's ass about what's beyond the cover. Though a certain someone seems to think he's actually worth a damn.
Poor kid can't even see just how hopeless he really is. Seriously, it's pathetic.
Oh, I'm trying as hard as I can.
No skin off my nose, so long as he keeps raking it in. We hit the jackpot with that one, and I plan on riding him straight to the top. And if he does by some miracle make something decent of himself, well then everyone wins, right?
These guys are the worst.
Here it comes!
The fuck is that?
These guys again?
Right on you. A talentless hack like you is hopeless. Hopeless! Hopeless!
This is the same thing we saw in Shibuya.
Careful! It's using different weapons from last time.
Go ahead.
I am thou.
And it's also weak to ice.
enemy's busy. This is your chance. Start wailing on him.
That's all you'll ever have.
Working around with a sneak attack. This would be called
I am getting ridiculously lucky with those.
I might not like that Natsume. These assholes who were using me the whole time, right?
Yeah, I feel kind of sorry for him. He only chose him for who he was, not what he wrote.
Authors are just chips in a bigger game. They exist solely for us to win.
That's what I can tell. This editor
Oh, God.
is a real scumbag.
Let's go on any longer.
Jack-o'-lantern, Pixie, Lamia, Hi Pixie, Slime, Archangel. With this,
Maybe if I run a little bit.
Persona!
Thanks for the help.
Persona! Hisaka, Ami no Uzume. Take this! I will hold
Nice, Joker. You hit his weakness.
Ravage them! Well done! Now! Jack-o'-lantern, Pixie! His power! Much thanks. Switch out. Leave it to me.
Way to follow up, Rob.
That was well played.
Joker, you're low on stamina. Be careful.
But on the other hand, it leaves him wide open. Dodge the attack and hit him with everything you've got.
Fuck you.
Capitalize on his ice weakness.
You show him, Oracle!
Time for the perfect.
With some of these, it's getting really obvious when they're going to go for the attack, so it's not that bad.
Shit, but at least you've got a knack for stringing yourself along.
Fast. Be careful not to get caught up in his attacks.
Okay, taking evasive action.
You know, I said I was
Prepare for a combo attack. Don't let him ram you.
Oh god, that can't be.
That one looks tough. Everyone stay focused. Don't have much help
Oh,
left.
I was not facing it.
Buck has a
Fuck.
Someone fix him up.
Get him! Sure. Come!
I was even waiting.
Jack-o'-lantern, Ami no Hisaka, Ami no Uzume.
Gotta exploit those weaknesses.
Whoa, that was sweet!
The enemy's dizzy. This is your chance. Start wailing on him.
Here! I don't care who's awake. Your face sells. That's all I'll ever need. Let's go.
It's coming after us!
Let me have electric arc on after that first attack.
Oh. I want to.
This one, I appreciate it.
Yours. Usually stop.
My turn!
Understood.
I think that's enough HP for me. I want to end with this. That's why I was holding on to it.
There's a fire, I'll be there to bleed you.
Nothing but lack of conviction. Swing it!
Damn it.
Stone blade is worthless against me. Now, together!
Got it. Oh, come on. I wanted to end it with that counter.
Mr. Natsume.
At least it still sort of looks cool with me doing the counter as the end finishing tick.
that does it.
We can get inside the birdcage now, right? Better get going then.
Wait, but what was that we just saw? Seems Ango Natsume wasn't given that award on his own merit. Those editors just used him for his name.
So, there was a secret behind that novel after all.
But he's not a bad guy, is he? It sounded like he entered the competition a whole bunch of times.
And just when he thought his hard work was paying off, he had to hear all that. It must have been devastating.
Those editors are horrible. They knew his writing wasn't good enough, but they still gave him the prize just so they could make money.
They're the evil adults.
It still doesn't justify what he's doing now.
Nevertheless, I'm beginning to understand how he feels.
Fox?
Rising to fame atop stolen ideas, pulling at people's emotions with a fabricated story. Even worse, robbing others of their free will, changing their hearts, and wallowing in his own vanity. These crimes are unforgivable. There's no denying that he's been a fool, and yet, in spite of all that, it doesn't change the fact that Natsume spent years giving it everything he had. Creative work is often a lonely endeavor, and battling against that loneliness is truly a challenge in and of itself. As if it wasn't hard enough, if you don't produce results, no one will even think twice about you. One might even begin to think that such dark and unfulfilling times are all that's in store. Had I taken one wrong step, I may very well have turned out to be just as hideous as him.
Inari.
It's thanks to your friendship that I didn't stray from the path. He, however, doesn't seem to have anyone. Natsume should know better than most that there's no meaning in superficial glory. Now he's turned his back on what he truly wants to write for the sake of spinning this infernal novel of lies. Someone needs to bring him back to his senses.
You seem pretty motivated this time around, Inari.
As one who's dedicated his life to art, I simply cannot condone his actions. Now, let us bring this to an end. We'll send the calling card, then wrest the Overlord from his throne.
There's a cat on my lap now. How's it going, Yubi?
Okay, all that's left is the calling card.
Right. We need to make Natsume aware that we're coming to steal the desires. That should materialize them.
We'll need to decide how we want to do it. What's the best way to make sure he gets the message?
Yubi, what are you doing? Are you deciding what's a comfortable position to sit on my lap? Okay, no, he just came up to rub the mic a little bit and then go away. All right. Let's do what we did in Shibuya. Why not?
That only worked because we had all those people to help spread the word. It probably wouldn't work here.
What do we do?
Mommy!
He could be lost, maybe? I'll go take a look.
I'll go too. Why not?
Hey, what's wrong, kid? Oh, you got separated from your mom, huh? Don't worry, I got you.
Is that Zenkichi?
What? Gramps was already here?
Hey, it's me. I got a kid who was separated from his mom here. Send someone over to look after him, would ya? I'm over it. Huh? What do you mean it's not worth pub sex time? Quit screwing around. You call yourself an officer of the law? Or are you saying you'd abandon your own kid too? Is that it? A lost kid's no joke, you know. Hey, wait! Where are you going? It's okay, I'm not gonna hurt you or anything.
The kid totally thinks he's a creep.
That kid sure made things difficult. He didn't have to run away like that, right? Right?
You're not exactly cute and cuddly, Gramps. Honestly, I don't blame him.
Will you stop calling me Gramps?
This is perfect timing, though, actually. Let's ask Zenkichi what he thinks.
Sure. We're supposed to be working together anyway.
We're all set to go inside Natsume's jail. There's just one thing left to do. Only problem is, we're not sure how to send our calling card.
Calling card? Oh, you mean that thing you guys did with the screens in Shibuya? If you want my advice, you should avoid any high-profile stuff like that. The police aren't that stupid. Eventually you'll get caught. I know I'm supposed to help you and all, but I gotta draw the line at breaking the law.
So the adult's the voice of reason here. You really are a Gramps. You know that?
You're pretty set on calling me that, aren't you? Whatever. My point is, go with something simple.
We need a way to guarantee that Natsume will read the calling card. Maybe if we knew where he was going to be, we could set something up before he arrived.
In that case, I found just the event. Natsume is holding another book signing at the bookstore near the station. Natsume will most certainly be there. It starts as soon as the store opens at 10 a.m.
Oh, that sounds doable. I bet it'd be easy to set up if we roll in at night.
Hey, didn't you hear what I said? Breaking and entering's a crime, you know?
Well, that's where you come in, Gramps.
Huh?
Yeah, if we did it and got caught, they'd lock us up.
They'd lock me up too!
You saying you can't do it? Some help the police turned out to be.
Wasn't the deal that you'd cooperate with us? I thought adults kept their word.
Bullshit!
You kids.
All right, it's settled. I will go and prepare the calling card.
Yeah, you got this, Yusuke. That goes for you too, Zenkichi. We'll leave the planning to you.
Don't mess this up, alright?
Am I seriously going to go through with this?
Listen to me.
Alright, Natsume will look at the calling card tomorrow morning. Then we're going to finish this. You should separate them, you should prepare all you can while you have time. Once we're in, there's no turning back. Yusuke's handmade calling card, it's time. Natsume got the visit from the Phantom Thieves. I think I have time.
Yes.
Understood. I will entrust Zenkichi with the calling card. Regardless of what drove Natsume down this path, he has to be he has been gripped by vanity, turned to evil. Through the ringer because we don't trust him. Oh yeah, why not? Fuck it. But we cannot see the distortion in his heart. Then we will lay it bare.
Mr. Natsume.
Good morning. I see there's quite a crowd today as well.
Yes, about that.
What is it? What is this?
Well, when the staff came to open the store this morning, it was already like this. They called the police, but they were told to leave it as is, to preserve the crime scene.
To the ostentatious swindler, Mr. Ango Natsume. You are a depraved miscreant who holds others in contempt and steals their work, lining your own pockets all the while. We refuse to overlook the crimes you commit as you wear a false crown. Tonight, we take back the desires you've stolen. Honestly, how stupid can you get? Damn it, what nonsense! I am the monarch. My followers are loyal. That is, as long as I hold their desires. No. Having those desires is proof of my claim to power. Proof of my sovereignty. I won't hand them over. I won't give them up! You foolish heroes are nothing but talk. Come then, I'll crush every last one of you!
All right, his cognition should be changed now.
Thank you for all your help, Mr. Detective.
And with that, I've officially become an accomplice of the Phantom Thieves.
What are you complaining about? You're the one who proposed working with us, remember?
As a reward, I'll try to start calling you Zenkichi instead of Gramps from now on. Okay?
Inspector Hasagawa is quite a mouthful.
Yeah, Zenkichi's good, don't you think?
Okay then. From now on, you're Zenkichi-san, alright? I'm looking forward to working together, Zenkichi.
Fine, whatever. You've already dragged me along this far, kid.
Now then, the desires should have materialized at this point. It's up to us to take them back and return them to their rightful owners. And in doing so, we'll set his distorted heart straight.
Wait, what? There are right answers to those questions too? You want to know now? I think that's the first one I got that was right. I don't think I've gotten the right one. I guess it's better to find it now than like the last one. Fuck, I don't know. You did? Then I didn't even fucking notice. I'm that blind.
Let's go. We're taking...
Yeah, Natsume won't know what hit him.
Well, let's get started.
Yours. Understood.
Huh. Let me check that out.
Wait, right.
Oh, check out that statue that totally ate it. And hey, doesn't that remind you of how we got to the top in Shibuya? Ready for round 2?
But in Shibuya it made sense because we saw like an animation of it falling down, like it was chained up and everything, and now it just appears? No cutscene to go with it?
Nope. No shadows here.
Great! Looks like the desires materialize! Oh.
Maybe to go in the first dungeon. I hate how right that is.
You certainly took your time, Phantom Thieves. Or should I say, chosen heroes.
About time we met, eh, Mr. Overlord?
We're gonna give back all those desires you stole.
See, now I'm constantly gonna be concerned about what's the right answer to get those bonus points.
Such foolishness! I haven't the slightest idea of what you just walked into.
That appearance. It stance. This is no doubt the Overlord from Prince of Nightmares.
He certainly gives off that impression, but weren't the fearsome four just dressed like normal people?
Yeah, thinking about it, those guys didn't get much love from the author, did they?
You've come all this way, only to fall right into my trap. This world belongs to me and me alone. It takes shape solely according to my design. Here, the Overlord rains justice upon the holier-than-thou heroes who would dare brand him as evil. Here you are nothing more than flies to be swatted. I'll enjoy hearing those filthy screams as you atone for your transgressions.
That's bold for someone who stole others' desires just to satisfy their own selfish wants.
Yeah, if you're really the Overlord, ain't this the part where you get your ass kicked?
Tell me, how many of my demon brethren have you slain? slaughtered while spouting such despicable hypocrisies.
Wow, this guy's reading right from the handbook, isn't he?
Has he not moved? They gotta save on the animation budget, Abyss. You know this, man.
Enough of this. It's time we fought. No matter how brave a facade you put on, it's clear you're just afraid of losing that hollow throne you're so proud of.
What was that?
Your reign is not but an illusion.
What is a man?
Allow us to show you the truth.
Yep, he didn't even move at all during the model. And they saved it for this.
I'm sick and tired of everyone looking down on me.
While you're above them.
The time has come for my true power. You wretches shall witness my final form!
I actually would have completely forgiven this entire area's trope if he actually started quoting Dracula. What? Saint Seiya JoJo Dragon? Apparently.
You ignorant whelps dare to challenge the great overlord himself! Imbeciles! I will feast upon your bones!
Holy crap! A dragon! Be careful, guys. This one's really tough.
Is it though?
He's writing something. Is he building up energy? Crap! He's gotta stop that pen of his.
Hey, look, ice.
Powered up like crazy. He must be getting serious. We gotta slow his momentum. Can you target his weakness and knock him down?
This is my other self!
Darker is darker than darkness itself! What did I unleash hell?
Oracle, is there anything we can do? Over there, those swords stuck in the ground. Use those to turn him into a pin cushion. He's landed. Now's your chance to attack.
Persona!
This guy's pretty strong. Capitalize on his ice weakness.
You thought that was obvious now! Think again! This was tough!
Oh, definitely heard that line before. Your luck's gone. Time to put the hurt on.
Yeah, here I go! They continue to defy me!
Yo, what the hell's he talking about?
It seems he's added some backstory. This is my other self! Your swords work quite well against him.
He added some backstory.
Way to follow up, Bob.
Lay down your weapons and submit! Do so, and your lives will be
Here comes the book. Like we've ever joined you. Thanks, but no.
Besides, the evil overlord's destined to get mad. That's fancy for level 1, dude!
Ongo Natsume, you're a shameful despot steeped in vanity.
Come!
Today, your rule comes to an end.
You're doing good. Keep it up.
Slime! Archangel! Hisaka! Archangel! With this!
Thanks for the help.
Let's go! His power! Persona! Take this!
God's favor you over me!
Oh, isn't he? Either way, looks like we keep some left attack.
Take this!
Shall we use them?
Got it! You're mine! Take this! Take this!
You made me lift my head!
Luck's gone. Time to put the hurt on.
such beauty! Go down! Pull!
Way to follow up, Fox!
That was well played.
We don't have much health left. Hurry up and heal.
Fuck.
Had to withdraw. Someone fix him up.
Look out!
I'll do it.
Powerful. It's weak to play.
Only you will. At least I can do is bring you a peaceful death. I got it!
His butt's gone. Time to put the hurt on. More on the way. Nice work, Oracle.
Rabbit Zap!
Look here. Joker got in a follow-up attack. It's showtime. Go for it, Joker.
You're mine!
Oh, nice, Joker. You hit its weakness.
All right, Joker! That one to me.
How can this be?
We're going Monster Hunter now, cutting off tails.
Showtime! Archangel! Here!
That was much better.
Mind-blowing as always, Joker.
That was amazing, Joker! Even for you! I feel weaker soon.
Up dust.
And the legends of the great Overlord!
That's the ticket. Good thinking, Joker.
That's Joker for you!
Blood red! Blue! Cyan!
His butt's gone. Time to put the hurt on.
That one to me.
Oh, let's go! Rabbit Zap!
Just the Overlord's true strength.
We need to avoid taking the direct hit at all costs.
It's over! Go ahead.
Like that. I understand. Everyone stay focused.
Rats! Those with powers are always being dragged down by those without. How can you be so ignorant?
Philip, you have no right to say such a thing.
Are you suggesting I have no talent?
What talent can you claim to possess? Stealing others' work for your own selfish interests?
That one to me.
Cast away your soul.
Prince of Nightmare! Damn it! You're just like them! You're just like the bastard who denied me! You think you're better than me? How wrong you are!
Showtime. It's all on you, Noir. That turned out. No holding back.
Cyan!
His butt's gone. Time to put the hurt on.
Would you care to join us? Get ready!
That one actually was aimed at him. Nice. Again, channeling Monster Hunter, just axe to the head.
Witnesses I and the legends of the great Overlord!
Fair warning. This one's gonna be rough.
everything's finally been revealed. Time to finish them all.
No, not me!
Take this! Hang in there! Defense up! Not always this important. Be cool! He's running out of steam! Stay on him, guys!
I'm going too!
The arcade is swinging for extra carnage!
Witness as I pen the legends of the great overlords of nightmare!
That one looks tough. Everyone stay focused. He's running out of steam. Stay on him, guys.
Leave that one to me.
That turned out great, Noir. Love it.
Oh god. Did that sword do it? Oh, I hope it did. No, it looks like Skull might have done it. Damn.
Defeated!
Oh, that would have been good.
Oh yeah, a new move!
Or at least you got medium. You're gonna get Swift Strike next too, and it. Okay, Swift Strike was changed. I don't mind it.
Seems I've gained new power.
Medium ice damage.
Game over, Mr. Overlord!
Accept your defeat.
Wait! We can rule this world together! You can have half! My mantle! My magic armor!
That's why he didn't move? Oh my fucking That's why he didn't move at all! That's why he had to hold the pose!
Don't look at me! Don't look at me!
Is that his true form?
Looks like it. So in the end, even his identity was just a cheap imitation.
It's over, Ango Natsume.
You're just a bunch of stupid kids! You don't know how much I've suffered! It's not too late for me! I've still got my reputation as a writer! I've won an award! I've sold books! It's not too late! It's never too late!
That's good enough for you? This fame you've acquired through deception and the brainwashing of others. Is that truly what you wanted? What was the real reason you started writing novels?
I mean, damn it! Damn it! I tried. I really tried. Just like everyone else, I read and read all through the night. Hours on end, like my life depended on it. And for what? My room was ever mine. It was just another work from Sogo Natsume's grandson. No one ever acknowledged my effort. My effort, not my work, not even me. No matter where I look, all I see is a bunch of thoughtless idiots. Slaves to appearances and nothing more. Acknowledge me, damn it. Acknowledge Ango Natsume's efforts for once. I just want someone to see that I really tried.
I do. It's very clear just how much work you've put into writing your novels. A life led by creativity is almost always a lonely one, no matter your profession. You were battling that loneliness. You braced yourself, pouring your very soul into your writing, bringing it to your publisher time and time again. I will gladly acknowledge such effort and determination. There are many out there who would give up that battle, even those of exceptional skill and creativity, to be able to continuously bring life to new works without giving up, however. That is perhaps the most exceptional talent of all. There was once a time when you kept fighting. That is one part of your career that could never be labeled a fabrication. So start over, Ango Natsume. Claw your way back up from nothing and move forward. After all, There are some things that simply cannot be painted without a blank canvas. It is because everyone believed in me that I was able to choose the path I walk today. I stopped lying to myself and was able to begin anew. So it is now my turn to pay it forward. Even if I'm the only one in the world to do so, I will believe in you.
Stupid kid. Talking my damn ear off. But you're right. This identity of mine was built on nothing but lies. I don't need it anymore! I'll do it. I'll climb my way back up. And I'll do it on my own strength!
Those
I'll
broke
write a novel
really
that'll capture
easily.
the hearts of countless readers, just like my grandfather before me. I'll write something I can be proud of. To everyone, I swear it!
Good. And I'll be looking forward to the day I get to read it.
You know, I really am stupid. How did I let myself forget? I know now what it is I really wanted.
The cage is collapsing. Come on, we're leaving!
Looks like it's over for now.
Mission complete. I wonder if everyone's desires have been returned yet.
Probably. They all went flying out of the cage after all.
I want to see for myself. Let's
Maybe
see
we
the
should
shit
check
show.
on the people back in town, just to be safe.
Good idea. That said, the jail didn't disappear this time either. Now I'm sure of it. Jails really aren't the same as palaces.
Well, we can worry about it later.
Indeed. Let's go.
Hey. I feel as though I'm restless right now. Do you know what this is?
Something bothering you?
I'm not sure what's wrong. Natsume tried his hardest, but somewhere along the way, he lost sight of what mattered to him. He is a strange person, Natsume.
Here's the new start for him.
Yes, he did say he would climb back up. Yusuke said Natsume lost his way because he was alone. Whenever I think about that, I feel restless inside. Even though Natsume hurt a lot of people and was, for some time, one of our enemies. What is this feeling?
It's the same Yusuke had.
The same as Yusuke? I see. So that's why Yusuke saved Natsume. It was because Natsume's reason for doing all those terrible things was really sad. I think I understand now. Sadness can hurt people, but it can also save them. It can give humans a reason to support one another.
You're wrong, Angelo. Every machine needs empathy. Imagine how great Gundam would be, or Mecha in general would be, if every single machine had empathy. It'd be a whole new world.
You can count on me. Okay,
There's the hum.
we should probably get going.
They tried. And clearly they did it well.
So, you know how I was all excited for the Tanabata festival that's coming up? My boyfriend says he's already got plans.
Oh, by the way, did you ever finish reading that manga I lent you? I got someone else who wants to borrow it.
I'm not 100% sure, but I think it worked.
Yeah. Doesn't look like anyone's talking about Natsume anymore.
Then, all's as it should be. Attaining fame through some deceptive power doesn't fit his image.
This wouldn't have been possible without you being there to open his eyes, Yusuke.
You really took charge today, Inari.
That's our Inari.
Yep, it was all thanks to the fine grace of the oh-so-benevolent Inari. Praise be to him.
Thank you, everyone.
Strong bond between friends. Wait,
However,
whoa, hold on,
we're
what?
not finished just yet. We must confirm whether the change of heart was a success.
For now, we'll just have to wait and see how things turn out.
Well, since we've got some free time, can we unwind at a bathhouse or something? Oh, I'm totally beat.
Good idea. We can freshen up a little before we head back to the car.
You heard him, Sophia. It's all you.
Okay, I'll find the best bathhouse in the area.
At the press conference venue.
Thank you, everyone, for coming. I've called this press conference to give an announcement, as well as a formal apology. First, my novel, Prince of Nightmares, was recently bestowed the honor of receiving first place in the Sokaisha Awards. I have decided to give the award back. I've also decided to recall all published copies, not to mention take the necessary steps to refund everyone's money. I'm sure you all want to know my reasons for doing so. The truth is, my book, Prince of Nightmares, only won because of my status as Sogo Natsume's grandson. In short, the competition was fixed. In addition, I've also stolen the work of countless other authors, word for word. Lastly, the story I told about writing to inspire a hospitalized girl was nothing but a lie to garner sympathy. This fabrication allowed my book to sell a number of copies it nowhere near deserved. I wish to apologize for this scandal, and I'll start by personally seeing to it that everyone who bought my book is refunded. I promise my writing career ends here. I am deeply sorry for all that I've done. To all of you.
Hold on, Mr. Natsume. What do you think you're doing?
Hey, time to wrap it up. Get everyone out of here, now!
Please, don't interfere. This is my way of taking responsibility.
Hey, something doesn't seem right here. Mr. Natsume's the one who put this thing together, right?
Do you think the editors were just trying to profit off Mr. Natsume's family name?
Hey!
Who are you?
I will not allow this.
You're the one from the party. I'm so sorry for what I said back then.
I will not allow you to cower and run away, Ango Natsume. You intend to make a comeback, do you not?
Huh?
When you do return to the literary world, I want to see a book with your name on it, not your grandfather's. You are going to write a novel that you can be proud of, are you not?
You're not alone on this, man. This other dude followed your story pretty much exactly. I am desperately hoping the next story is not going to be an exact rip of the next character that was in line. Which I think was Was it Makoto or was it, Futaba? One of them.
Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Where are they supposed to be?
Once everything is rightfully resolved, I will make my return, even if there's just one person out there waiting to read my stories. No matter what, I will keep writing. I only hope I can one day save someone's soul the way my grandfather's novel saved mine when I was young. That is why I write.
Yeah, you're right, Angela. You're right. And also, doesn't everyone know that Joker's the leader of the Phantom Thieves because it was very publicized? So wouldn't he stepping up right there get a lot of people to notice as well?
Sheesh, you kids are something else. Barging in on a press conference like that?
My apologies. It was imperative that I speak with him.
It's fine. Alright, well, I gotta run. I have to go question Natsume.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't end with just an apology.
Senkichi's really doing his job. It's almost like he's an actual cop or something.
I am an actual cop. Anyway, it won't take long, so go on and wait for me back at the car.
Guess we should get rolling then.
Right. We'll leave the rest to him.
Do you have a moment? Something about Natsume's been bothering me. What he did was no doubt unforgivable. Nothing will change that. However, was he really like Madarame? Can he truly be called evil like the palace rulers we confronted in the past? Had he simply ignored his editors, would he have strayed from his path? Or am I perhaps just sympathizing with someone who pursues the arts like myself? What do you think?
I mean, he had some level of assholeness. He had some level of it, that's the reason it manifested. The power itself, we don't know how it originates or how he's able to control it or if he even knows he's controlling it. But he had some level of assholeness inside of himself that manifested and magnified like that. So, like, I want to say there was some recognition that he knew what he was doing. I don't want to say that he wasn't. I also want to say that he probably wasn't entirely like that. Victim of circumstance, probably, as well as just the situation he was put in. He had to go with it. He had to go with it. It's easy to say that he should have just stopped and done everything like that. But honestly, it's easy to say that he should have just not went along with it and everything, because that was a situation that you can't run away from. The lineage of a great writer to the son who was also trying to write, you can't escape that comparison. So like, that's pressure I can't even begin to imagine. So in this situation, it honestly is that I don't know, because he's not either one of these, I think.
I see. Yes, it is a rather difficult question. Forgive me, I didn't mean to hold you up. We should return to the car as well.
I was already missed out on some points there or something.
Let's go.
Looks like everyone's heading back to the camper. We should go too, you. Okay, now what was that? Evading an enemy attack can grant a counter-strike. Fuck, I want that. But I finally have enough points to get Oracle Recovery 3. Because I was planning on getting Oracle Recovery 3, Angelo. But this is so good! The chance to just get counters off of dodging is so nice. Well, I guess it depends on what the game means by evading. If it means like a near miss, we can do that somewhat regularly. If it means hitting in our vague vicinity and we dodge at the same time, therefore it considers evading, sure. If it's an agility sort of auto-evade, then this thing is goddamn near worthless until later on in the game. You gotta counter with the character. Very true, but we can do it easier though. It can be so much more easy. But I was saving for this for a reason, to make the one runs even easier. Alright, so 3 is the cap then. I want to assume that 3 is a solid cap for a lot of these things. Can't even get any of these lower point ones. What else do we have now? Right now, the next things that are going to be in line is Avenger, because I want that. Possibly... where was it? Joker's Wild, because that's how you could get a fuck ton of Persona points. Remember when Persona 5 first came out and had like 12 days to complete the palace before the deadline? Then y'all would waste the 12 days doing nothing and doing less of the palace. Even though I beat the game years ago, I decided to play with it again before this. I made the same mistakes again. Dude. We didn't make that mistake. We always had a point of trying to make a challenge for ourselves. As soon as the thing opened, as soon as the palace opened, we went in and we beat it on the first run. No matter what. No matter how unprepared we were, we just kept on banging our head against that wall until we did it. Trying to do it here, and it's really frustrating that you can't, that the game forces you out. Of course, in this game, it doesn't really support that playstyle. The game is made purposely so you can back out with no loss whatsoever. There is no consequence. It's all being done on one day, and you cannot progress time until the story wants you to. It's linear like that. But I do miss the one run so much, like the challenge of it all. Trying to figure it out, trying to manage resources, and just take fights that you know you can easily do. So you can just like save time to get resources to do the fights that you know that are going to be a struggle, and enjoying a challenging fight. Challenging fights are here, but that challenge of the one run is not, and I kind of miss it. Yeah, that's what I'm debating. I think our recovery is some percentage based, because while the numbers seem low right now, for the amount of points that it takes, this should be very influential. I want to say it's probably like maybe 15%. 15, maybe 20% at most. Like, I'm not sure people actually know the exact numbers of it yet. But yeah, right now my priorities are going to be Joker's Wild, has some appeal, probably, and Avenger. Those are the immediate skills that I want to level up next, assuming these guys don't appear as well. As well as Safecracker, because I never want to find a chest and not be able to open it. That's gonna murder me emotionally.
I'll just add this.
And funny enough, it's 3:56. Odds are when I go down, we're gonna go to the car, and we're gonna trigger the story moving on to the next area. Look over there. Look over there. Look at that poster over there. Well, under the speed bubble. Hype Man. And Kill Break. Every now and then I actually wonder if some of these ads are parodies, or are they like working title that the internal studio has as like the sort of thing like, oh yeah, this guy came up with this idea. He made a mock thing concept for it. It didn't get approved, so they just use that asset that they already have in things like this. The plus SP might be good if you for leveling that. It could be. It depends on how mechanically that one works. Wrong thing. If it is everyone just gets a flat, let's say 5, 10, 15% SP, it might mean something. It could be good, but not exactly priority. If it's every level that they level up after getting the skill, they get, let's say, 1, 3, 5 maximum SP, then this should have been gotten immediately. This would have been quite literally the first thing I would have gotten, because SP is the biggest limiting factor in almost any SMT Persona game. It depends on how it works, and I don't know if it is. I want to say it's percentage based, so it's not pressing at the moment. Unless someone tells me it is like numerical based on levels, in which case this is gonna be the next thing I get. I don't care if these levels are unlocked next and they only cost 1. I'm gonna pass them to get SP. But it's near time in the stream anyways, and I don't want to trigger a story that I'm going to be stuck to, so thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you had a great time. Wednesday, Friday, for more Personified Strikers, I'm going to get another story that's going to probably lead us to another jail that we're probably going to do all in one day again. You noted that, right? The first day that we stream, Wednesdays, we probably find the jail, we get some story that's going to take a while, and maybe, just maybe, we take our first steps into it. And then the second day, we do the entire thing, all in one. Kind of like that pattern. It gives the game possibly a finite lifespan that we're going to play it on stream, but also it makes an easy routine for people that might want to join in on certain days. Who knows? But alright, stay awesome, and hopefully allow me to continue one more time, another time. See ya. I hate this game pause itself. When you alt tab, it pauses, and I hate it so fucking much.